Imagine stepping out of a spacecraft, your boots pressing against the surface of a world so alien, so hostile, that even 5 seconds could mean the difference between life and death. 5 seconds, just a heartbeat in cosmic time on Triton, Neptune's largest moon. What would happen to you? Could you survive? Or would this icy moon tear you apart before you even had a chance to look around? Welcome to a journey where we push human imagination to its very edge. Today we're asking, what if you spent just 5 seconds on Triton, the mysterious frozen moon orbiting the far reaches of our solar system? First, let's set the stage. Triton is no ordinary moon. It's one of the strangest objects out there, bigger than Pluto, with a surface coated in frozen nitrogen, methane, and carbon dioxide. Its surface temperature? A bone-crushing 235 degrees Celsius. That's colder than almost anywhere else in the solar system. To put it simply, this isn't just cold. It's the definition of uninhabitable. But what would that mean for you, a fragile human, stepping out without a suit? The moment you expose yourself to Triton's atmosphere, you'll realize something terrifying. There is practically no atmosphere at all. The thin veil of nitrogen gas clings to the surface at pressures thousands of times lower than Earth's. That means your lungs wouldn't just gasp, they'd collapse. The air is so thin you'd suffocate instantly. And then there's the temperature. In less than 1 second, your skin would begin freezing. Any moisture, your saliva, the tears in your eyes, even the air inside your nose would crystallize instantly. Your body wouldn't have time to shiver. It would just stop. By the 3rd second, frostbite would already set in as blood struggles to flow to your frozen extremities. But the nightmare doesn't end there. On Triton, the low gravity, only about 8% of Earth's, would make your body feel weightless. But it would also cause something gruesome. With such little atmospheric pressure, the fluids inside your body would begin to boil away, not because it's hot, but because the pressure is so low, your blood literally can't stay liquid. In just a few seconds, your hands would swell, your tongue would bubble, and your body would be torn between freezing solid and boiling alive. By second number 4, your eyes would start to lose vision. Black spots would cloud your sight as oxygen-starved blood fails to feed your brain. You wouldn't feel pain. Your nerves would already be too frozen to send signals. It would be an eerie silence, a kind of cold, numb void. And by the 5th second, darkness. Your consciousness would flicker out, long before your body hit the ground like a frozen statue, preserved in one of the coldest places in the universe. Now, you might be thinking, 5 seconds doesn't sound like much. But on Triton, it's all you'll ever get without a spacesuit. Those 5 seconds are enough to remind us how incredibly fragile human life really is in the face of cosmic extremes. But let's rewind. What if instead you were protected? What if you had a state-of-the-art spacesuit sealed against the void? Those same 5 seconds would feel very different. You'd be standing on a moon with geysers. Yes, geysers, erupting nitrogen gas kilometers into space, creating plumes that drift across the frozen plains. You'd see an alien landscape painted in shades of pink and white, with jagged ridges and smooth, icy basins stretching to the horizon. Overhead, Neptune itself would dominate the sky, a massive blue giant filling your vision, swirling with storms larger than Earth itself. In that moment, 5 seconds on Triton would be awe-inspiring. A glimpse into a world that is both beautiful and utterly lethal. So what can we learn from this thought experiment? That space is not just an adventure, it's survival. Every step beyond Earth is a fight against environments we were never built to endure. Triton reminds us how unique and fragile our home really is, and why every breath we take here is a miracle. 5 seconds may not sound like much, but on Triton, 5 seconds is the line between witnessing beauty and experiencing horror. And maybe, just maybe, it's a reminder of why we dream of exploring the cosmos, even knowing the dangers that await us out there. So, tell me, would you risk it? Would you trade 5 seconds of unimaginable wonder for the most dangerous 5 seconds of your life?